my last Live Below the Line video. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get this up and any other videos. It's been a hectic last few weeks in my life, and I've just had a lot going on and I haven't had time to upload them. So it is June 2nd today, which is my technically second day out from my month of living below the line, and it's been interesting so far. I had breakfast this morning, and that's pretty much all I've been able to eat like I've wanted. I've been feeling physically sick since eating that, which has been interesting. So it's going to be an interesting process of getting myself back and eating properly again. So for the entire month of May, I lived off $2 food a day, which was more of a hectic task than what I thought it was. There was so much repetitiveness with the food, and there wasn't the mixture of flavors, and everything was just so bland. And it's gotten to the stage, if I ever see another bowl of oats again, I'm just probably going to go and throw up, because I'm so over oats and I pretty well don't want to see them for another year. I held up pretty alright for the month. I had my good times and my bad times, and there were my times where I felt fine and other times where I just had no energy at all. And then there were times where I wanted to give up, but as Flip said, if I gave up then I would have hated myself, which is true, I would have. I didn't lose any weight over the month, which is a massive plus. I do have giant bags under my eyes, which may take a while to get rid of, but you get that. It gives people a good chance to explain why they're there. The last few days of my life have been pretty hectic, or the last few weeks of my life. I had to do had an emergency interstate travel trip, which was really interesting, trying to plan quickly what I could take with me and what I could eat while I was there. And so honestly, I didn't eat too well while I was down where I was. But I guess that happens. Looking back on like my month of doing this, it's been really interesting. Like I need to sit down and actually like pen out my thoughts onto paper. But like I did it for a month, which is nothing. I contemplated doing it for 2 months, but I was told that if I was to do it for 2 months, I had a lot of people want to hurt me. But then the thing is, the fact is there. I get the choice for how long I want to do it for. There's so many people over in third world countries that don't get the choice. Like I've been feeling the cold super easy lately because my body hasn't had any food to be processing, so I'm not creating the energy I need to feel the warmth. And like spare a thought for not just people overseas, but homeless people in our own country. Like I'm sitting here all rugged up at the moment and I'm still a bit cool, but there's so many people worse off than me. Thank you so much to everyone that sponsored me for Live Below the Line. I did hit my target of $500, and donations are still coming in. It'd still be awesome if you guys like to donate, because it's just going to an amazing cause. And I'm still pretty stoked at the fact that Live Below the Line has raised over $1 million. Like that's insane. That's so good. Like there's so many compassionate people out there, and people actually wanting to do something about it. And like I've had so many people come up to me and say that they want to do Live Below the Line next year, which I think is awesome. But until then, I'm sure there's so many other things that we can get you involved with. But yeah, massive shout outs to everyone involved with Live Below the Line, participants, organisers, just our team at Oak Tree. Like you guys did awesome in doing this. And like last week I actually got a chance to talk to people about Live Below the Line and post the event, but it still enlightened them to what it was about over at UQ when I was helping a friend out with an assignment who's doing a newspaper article on Live Below the Line, which we're trying to get published, which would be kind of cool. Big congratulations to my team and to you guys for all completing the challenge. Like you guys are all little world changers and you're going to do amazing things. And yeah, seriously, thank you to everyone that's supported me, like whether it be physically, financially, or emotionally, or even with food at certain times. I'm definitely going to pen my thoughts to paper and post up a blog about it. And I think I'm going to get a lot more out of my head that way, because there's just so much going on at the moment. But yeah, for me, I'm pretty glad that I did it for the month that I did. Like it really opened my eyes, and it's helped open a lot of other people's eyes to what's going on. And I'm really looking forward to going back to Cambodia in July and hopefully visiting the school that we raised funds for last year for Live Below the Line. And that, I reckon that should be really cool. It actually, putting what you want to do into action and just going out and actually seeing where the funds go for this. Like, it's a massive thing. I'm kind of re-rambling again, but you get that sometimes, don't you? But yeah, so I'm feeling pretty full after eating my one meal, and so that should be interesting. I'm going to be really careful, like, getting all the nutrients and everything back into my body, but my body's loving the variety of foods, as little as it may be, that I'm able to eat. But yeah, keep an eye out for my blog that I'm going to post up, and just, massive thank you to everyone, and just for people, especially the people that have really supported me through this. It's meant so much more to me than what you probably realize. But as Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world, and there's so much change that I wish to see, so let's get out there and change things. See you later.